What's up guys, leftstickrightstick here again with another team pick review. This week we've got some really interesting levels with some nice menus. This is Roller-Roni by NewtonLBP. It's a sort of multiplayer level, although you can play it with one player. It's got this really cool menu. It's a, sort of like a free-for-all sort of battle. It's got multiple game modes, multiple settings, and a lot of extra little sort of features that you can just turn on and off in this whole level. And it's just a battle royale kind of level. You're sort of a spinny wheel where you can shoot missiles and machine guns, and you're just trying to kill each other as many times as possible. There's a nice soundtrack as well. I think what I like the most about it is actually the menu UI system. That's actually really looking nice, and it's basically there's 3 different stages you can battle it out in, and you can play it with multiplayer. And it's probably much better with multiplayer, but I like that it has a feature that allows you to play as a single player with computer bots, which maybe not as fun, but still the option is there. It's great. It's also a nice techno-y sort of theme here going on, and it's very simple. Just go around and shoot. I had some issues with sort of the aiming controls. Apparently you can only aim when you're not actually touching anything, you're only in the air, and it sort of gets a little while to get used to. It's not so easy. Actually, when you're actually driving around and stuff, the sort of you can't actually aim, you're just shooting all around in circles, which is kind of annoying, I guess, but I guess it makes it more difficult. But the different stages are kind of cool, it's nice that there's different settings. It's not just one setting, and maybe when I played it, I mistakenly put up the lives to like 25, but you can go even higher, and that actually takes quite a long time. And I feel like it would be better if there was like better UI, considering of the menu, better UI to show how many lives have gone and how many times you died, etc. So this is a really nice team pick level and a great multiplayer. You should definitely check it out. Next we have Planetshot, another great menu system within this. It looks beautiful. I'm not quite sure about the background, but this one is by Changing Storm. So it's like a 25 level sort of puzzle. It's like a phone mini game, to be honest. It's like a phone game that you find on your phone where you're trying to shoot a ball into sort of to break some sort of target. It's sort of kind of like a spacey mini golf kind of level. Gravity affects everything, which is really cool. I really like the trail of the trail that follows the ball when you're going around. Actually, sometimes you can make some really nice little patterns, which is really cool. That's probably my favorite part of this whole level, is seeing the trails. But it is a bit slow. We actually played it in our live stream last week, and it does take, it's not exactly an exciting level. This is sort of something really slow. You progress just to get things right. You can, big balls everywhere, and the gravity is quite fun to sort of get used to. Sort of keep trying, because the sort of trail that goes around really makes it, I think that's what keeps it more entertaining throughout the whole thing, because it's not as simple to just go into the sort of hit the target. You actually have it fly around. Sometimes you can get more points. There's like extra points sort of things that you have to pass. You can hit other balls like planets and moons, and it's just kind of fun in a relaxed sort of way. It's also got some nice music as well, and as you progress through the different stages, you don't actually have to do all of them to progress. You can do the stage selection, which is really nice, really handy. You can sort of enjoy the whole experience without actually being able to complete it, I guess, and just keep testing the frustrations out and just keep going. But it gets increasingly complex, as you can see here. It just flies around everywhere, and the main issue I probably have is that it doesn't reset itself on its own. You have to press the circle button to reset. But that was a really nice puzzle-y level. That was Planetshot. And then next we have In My Dreams 2 by Rod54. This is a sequel level, and again it had a menu at the beginning, but not as impressive as the other menus in this week's team picks. But the music, I just really like the music in this level, and the atmosphere is it's a very calming and chill level, this In My Dreams. Just very similar to the first In My Dreams by Rod54. And we've got a unique sort of double jump mechanic where only these blue bounce pads where you can double jump. Nowhere else, only on those blue bounce pads, which actually makes it a bit more interesting with the double jump mechanic. It sort of limits you where you can use it, and sort of there's not much you can do with the double jump, I guess. It's just it locks you into certain places, which could be probably utilized a bit more interestingly maybe, but it's still a nice little addition that you can't just double jump everywhere. Then there's a whole bunch of like hearts sort of hidden around areas that is a little more collectible stuff, but again, like I say in other levels that I've reviewed, it's kind of annoying where you can collect all these, extra heart/apple things, but there's no indicator of if you've collected them all, which is kind of annoying. But the whole atmosphere is a very chill sort of level, very calming, and the whole aesthetic really just goes well. Even though the materials you wouldn't necessarily think they go well, but it works. It works very well, and I do think it is deserved team pick despite being probably the most standard of the levels in this week's team picks. So it's not as interesting as the other two, but still, it's just something that is right about it. It's chilling, calming, amazing. But I hope you enjoyed these team picks this week. Let me know what you thought about them in the comments below, and click that like button if you enjoyed this team pick review. And then subscribe to LSRS for more LBP content. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you next week.